Hello and welcome. This is Corel Mel with Key Lifestyle Solutions. Grandmother Raven's Turtle lights up the sky. And Sagittarius, apparently you were supposed to have your own special reading with your own special oracle and wisdom card. I don't know why, but I totally left it out of the fire signs, and I couldn't figure out why that video was shorter. So it was quite interesting. So apparently you get a special read. So here I am with your special read. Oh, it's so wild because it didn't even occur to me until I was like going through the video. So anyway, you get your own card. Look at this. So this is Ears Wide Open. Well, you know, there's probably going to be some similar themes, but if you want to listen to the oracle for all the fire signs, which is really for Leo and Aries, apparently yours is just special, you can certainly go listen to it. And also the closing oracle with the wisdom deck. But let's just talk about Ears Wide Open. It's 33 and 6, and I think there's something here that's a lot deeper for you Sagittarians. Very interesting. So what does this say? Deep listening is a gift we give to others. Understanding someone else's needs, showing focused attention, tuning into another, and letting go of the ego's need to be heard. Oh, wow, this is incredible. So this is for Sagittarians. Oh my God, this is big for you guys. So the world is constantly speaking to us and offering clues about what is really going on beneath the surface of things. We all have the capacity to hear beyond the noise that reaches our ears. The challenge is when we feel misunderstood and unheard. When we feel insignificant, it's easy to over-explain ourselves in an attempt to get acknowledged. Now is the time to let all that go. Offer your attention as the great gift it is. It's time to stop multitasking, checking your phone, thinking of what you're going to say next, and doing all the other things that keep you from connecting fully. Whenever we are in a state of chaos and distraction, paying attention to only some of what is being said, we lose the ability to pick up on everything, including that which is not being said. Deep listening is the way in which we immerse ourselves in the truth of the world. In this way, with ears wide open, we also open our hearts and minds to understand more than what is conveyed through words alone. Opportunities arise from the subtle cues we miss when we are not 100% present. Purposeful, open listening is an act of true respect and intimacy. When you are in this space of receptivity, letting go of the need to be heard or to be right, you become expansive and alert to meaningful potential. Right now, keep your ears wide open and you will find more than you were searching for. Oh, wow. Okay, Sag. Well, let's see what this special reading is for you today. Right? There's something really important apparently that you needed your own reading today and not yesterday. I mean, I don't know. I'm not upset because it got missed and I had to redo all the fire signs. No. I'm going by divine timing and what occurred. And there's something more to it. So I'm paying attention to that. So out comes this 6 in reverse, 10 of swords, straight up. Notice this comes, you know, the opening message is 3-3 and it's a 6. And this is a 6 in reverse. So there's more being revealed about your inner kid in the month of July, Sagittarius. This is connected to your ancestral line, and you're finally coming out of all the chaos in the mind, but there's still some healing going on here that's really quite deep, that goes back to childhood. So when I look at this 6 of Cups, this emotion is in it's in a flux of change. And it's not smooth sailing yet for you, but you've come a long way. Okay, let's look at, there's a bit of, oh, there's a story here. So 7 of Swords, something was taken away unexpectedly, or there was lying, cheating, stealing, maybe in a love relationship, or if this is a job situation, you know, somebody comes across as debonair and suave. Maybe that's not what happened. This person was meant deeply to you on such a big way. And the 7 of Cups is in reverse. The Temperance is in reverse. And so this is just saying you don't have to be confused about what you're going to choose. It looks like now that you're choosing yourself, but you're still trying to figure out that balance of the masculine and feminine. And here we are with the 7 of Pentacles, which I really love because you are taking care of your temple and nurturing yourself at this time. The 10 of Cups is in reverse, and it still feels like you haven't found your happy ever after. You're still in search of that. But, you know, when you go through these intense pieces that are happening for you in July, there's just more to be revealed. Ace of Pentacles, your feeling of stability and being on your own is what's going to show up here, that you have resilience and that you can come back and create a whole new life for yourself. 9 of Swords, you're not stuck in the mind. So this is really great. Like, this is in reverse. This is the message of stepping into getting out of the construct of the being imprisoned in the mind. And 8, Strength, which is a Leo card, but it's in reverse. But I look at this as showing the old patterns is what you're dealing with here. So it's ancestral. There's a blood lineage piece. It's still not feeling balanced, but you're on your way. You know, this is good news. You're on your way. That means this work in progress that you're in right now for yourself is actually going to flip around in the month of July. So as we go into August, you'll have a bigger opportunity to go after some of these things on a deeper level, right? There'll be more realization about what those old pieces are that you're working on. But I love the fact that this is no longer keeping you in a place of, will I ever get out of this nightmare, this prison? 2 of Wands is definitely, so when I look at this card, it's finding yourself on the other side, like going through a new gateway, and because there's a new opportunity there for you, which is really great. And then there's these 5 birds, you know, and 5, you know, on the horizon. There might seem like it's going to be like a trail moving through that gateway is going to create more chaos. And I think that's just an illusion. Like, that's a perception, because that's what it has been in the past, if you were imprisoned in the mind. But now you're coming out of that. There's a new stability here for you. You don't have to focus on the old hurt or the old situation, whether, you know, if you lost a job recently or you left one, whatever the case is, it's in regards to relationship. And going into July, it's resolving those relationships that haven't been working and becoming more stable within ourselves. And this is clearly showing that. I just want to see if there's any more clarifiers for you, Sagittarius. Like, this is deep stuff. Like, this could even be a parent, you know, feeling like you lost something, or something was taken away from you. A parent died, or maybe they haven't passed, but they're not well. And you feel like you weren't able to conclude some things, but that is changing. There's on the horizon of these new emotions, you're able to make some new decisions so that you do have the happy ever after, like this 10 of Cups, feeling emotionally fulfilled in whatever it is that you choose to do to fulfill your time and your energy to. this wants to go in reverse, but it's the Empress. So, you know, birthing new things. Something is getting ready to be created, and you're in this creation maybe mode. And you may have thought in the past that that's not you necessarily, and new creativity is coming through. Something that really suits a Sagittarian. You know, like you may have never felt that the way you wanted to express it wasn't able to come out. So there's a new birthing experience for you in regards to that. And Sacred Ones, is there any other clarifiers? Feels like this is the last clarifier. 10 of Wands. Yeah, so you're laying down the burdens. You're laying down the burdens of the past and you're moving on. So you don't have to carry those burdens anymore. It's done. You've found passage for that. Anything else, Sacred Ones, for our beautiful Sagittarians? Please take what resonates and leave the rest, of course, as always, right? So here it is. These are neutral. These are in play. Neutral. The Hangman. The Ten of Cups. Oh, there it is. There it is. See? It's in progress. Strength. It's all up to you. This is going to shift. 8 of Swords. Yep. You're not going to be feeling that you're surrounded with no choice and that you can't feel or see them. The 9 of Pentacles, all the resources, and Ace of Pentacles. Look, see, here it is again. Here it is again. So depending on choices and decisions in July, it's going to affect how August is going to unfold. And you're going to be able to take a whole, like, with looking at it with a new perspective, you're going to be able to take a whole new travel with your Fool's Journey at the moment. That's exciting. You're birthing something new, and it's going to bring, you're going to have the resources. It's new beginnings of creating abundance for yourself. It's very stable. Yeah, you're going to find the stability there. So I love that there's confirmation about this changing of this backs up the Ace, because when you get double cards, it's just confirming, right, what's there. And along with the 10 of Cups. So you're going to find that amazing happiness. And let's just remember about keeping our ears wide open. What pieces maybe you missed that you didn't realize that is there for you. The people have been trying to maybe perhaps give you opportunities to have new choices where you can put your thoughts towards creating a new journey for yourself and creating new abundance. That's exciting. That's really beautiful. And I'm just going to look real quick at the bottom card. And yeah, it's the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. And that is meaning you're on your way. You know, you're on your way. Isn't that lovely? It's all going to smooth out. So whatever's been difficult is going to smooth out. So let's sum it up with your Wisdom Oracle card. We have higher power. Ooh. Sag, that is so amazing. I'm just going to put those away. Put these together. So this is like trusting and having faith in spirit. Yeah. That's a really impactful reading for Sagittarians. And it's a 4. So again, it's telling me stability. Higher powers 4. Okay. Well, let's look at this. 4. Conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. Yes. Yes and yes. So there's going to be a new flow of moving into the abundance that you have been desiring. And maybe in the past, in your childhood, it's been a struggle. It always was a struggle, but it's changing now. Like, sky's the limit for you. Way to go, Sag. I'm kind of glad you had this separate reading because it's lovely. Okay, well, I hope that helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment, a heart, or something in the comments. I always appreciate that if you can do that. If you subscribe to the channel, that's also very helpful. And have a super great July, and we'll see you next month.